Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. In this video, we're going to be looking at Ravencoin, RVN. Let's go. Okay, welcome back, everybody. If you're not following me on Twitter yet, what are you waiting for? The link's down below. I give more updated insight on the charts through Twitter in a more timely fashion, I guess. Sorry for any delay on my updates for Ravencoin. Been kind of busy the last couple days, so let's do a quick one here. If you missed my live stream a couple days ago, I had found and pointed out during the live stream this possible head and shoulders. You have left shoulder here, head right here, and at the time we were right here, and I said, well, shoot, if this forms another shoulder over here, that could be a possible head and shoulders. And it kind of looks like that's playing out here. So we broke the neckline, which is this red line right here, and then we broke the 200 EMA. This is on the 30-minute time frame, and it's not looked good since, obviously. So we were in this upward sloping channel here, and we broke down from that as well during that head and shoulders. Now that head and shoulders has a price target of exactly down at that 5-cent level, which, yeah, I mean, you could say we kind of had some kind of support there, but it fell right through pretty quick, at least on the 30-minute time frame. And we attempted to come back up here, and it looks like we're getting rejected. Let's go to the 1 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour. I mean, we're just getting rejected is really what it is. I don't see any kind of moving averages on the 1 or the 4 hour, maybe the 2 hour. Yeah, it looks like we tried to have some kind of relief rally earlier, and now we've got this big candle coming in here with the braid filter very high on the 1 hour. So there's definitely some momentum to this move. And I did say, I think in a tweet on Twitter, that if we broke down below this support line here, the yellow line, expect us to go down to, you know, roughly the 4-cent level. And so we did break below it. Now they're trying to fake people out here by getting back above it, and everybody gets excited again, like, oh, you know, well, we broke below, but now we're getting back above it, and then they say nope, and they push you right back down. So my price target for this is roughly around just over 4 cents at this 200 EMA on the 4 hour. Now we could break through that, come back down and hit the 4-cent level, which is this resistance right here, which could possibly turn into support, which would also leave the RSI down pretty low. So once we start seeing this RSI come down here below the 20 level, and that would also, I mean, when the price goes down that far, I'm going to assume the RSI will be under the 20 level. And so we're going to get some kind of support down here, whether it ends up being at the 200 EMA or just below that at the 4-cent level. And let's see, also in the live stream, I was talking about a possible double top up here, which was coming in. We were losing momentum on this move. We got rejected, heavily rejected off of this long-term trend line here. This goes all the way back to last May, I believe. But if this double top is playing out, I wonder if that's the same. It's probably the same price target here. Let's just double check. No, it's actually further. So that double top put us roughly where we're at right now, which coincides with this kind of resistance right here back on the 8th, 9th. And then we broke through on the evening of the 9th of September over here. So that's kind of where that price level leads us. I don't know that that's so important, actually. We might find a little bit of support there, but I do think that we're going to break through and come at least down to the 200 EMA, especially with the amount of pressure that's coming into Ravencoin right now. Now, I did a video, and I also talked about it on Twitter about how we had divergence on the 4 hour, the 12 hour, and multiple hours. Also on the 12 hour, let me go over to the 12 hour because this is what my tweet was about, is I had said that we had our first red histogram on the braid filter, and that was signaling to me that either this run is over or we're going to have a massive drop. And that's pretty much what happened. So We're coming down. Now, this isn't the end of the world just yet. Let's go to the daily. Let me give some kind of hopium here. So our previous spot down here up to the top. Now see, we are right now, which actually is probably the price target for that double top. We're right now hitting the 618 here. This would be, in my opinion, the last bullish thing that we could have. Well, not the last, the second to last bullish thing we could have happen is on the daily. We're actually finding support. So this is the top of this cloud here is the 20 EMA, which if we're still in bullish momentum moving to the upside, and we are still looking to hit those price targets like this bump and run pattern price target, breaking out of this triangle that we've been in for such a long time, and possibly trying to set new highs, we really need to hold a couple levels here. And if we don't, then we're going to have a long consolidation, I believe, for the next few months until Bitcoin and everything else starts to get some good moves to the upside. So first off, we really need to hold this 618. That would be the best case scenario. We hold the 20 EMA and we hold the 618, and that's the best case scenario. Then we kind of dance around here a little bit, and then we move on back to the upside. That would be a normal move. That's perfectly fine. So let's go down here from the bottom to this top. We tapped the 618 right here with this candle on the daily. Then we came up and we held the 382, and then we moved up higher, which is great. And now if we can hold this 618 right here, that's still bullish momentum on the daily, which is the most important, especially since we had this massive move. I mean, we came after we broke out of this falling wedge right here, we went up 166%. So, no panicking right now. I mean, I wouldn't panic on this move just yet. Let's see, we broke that one, which was also the 0.5 Fibonacci. We are right now holding the 618 and getting some kind of a bounce here, and the 20. The 786 is our final stop. Now, right here at the 786, which I already have the line below it, I'm going to delete that one. So either this 4-cent line that I've got here, the red one, or the 786 Fibonacci, if we don't hold those, then I think we're in a lot of trouble for Ravencoin. I say we, but I think Ravencoin is in a lot of trouble because that is the final stop for bullish momentum. Once we break down from that, that's kind of long-term consolidation, possibly even coming back down to retest this bottom support line around the 2-cent level. I could totally see that happening. So yeah, so for the bullish side, we are still okay. Don't panic just yet, but we really need to hold either right where we're at right now at 467 or at the 4-cent level. Those really need to be held in the price, and we need to see some kind of a bounce. Now, moving forward to the future, if let's say we do get a bounce, and let's say we get the bounce off of where we're at right now. No, I'll go down to the 4-cent level. Let's say we get a bounce at the 786 in this 4-cent level. So let's draw Fibonacci to an estimated bounce here. So let's say we get down to the bottom here. If we do get a bounce, let me draw this out. So if it does come down and it hits right here and we get a bounce, we have to get above this 618 right here. If we do not get above the 6-cent level and we find resistance here, and then it starts coming back down, that's bad news, because that is a bearish move. That means that we came down, we made a lower high on the daily time frame, because right now we're still making higher highs on the daily time frame. We've got, oops, boy, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. We've got one high right there. You can call that a high, I guess. And then there's our other highs. We're still making higher highs and we're still making lower lows. Well, now we got a lower low than this one right here. But, I mean, this was, like I said, you could call that a high. I'm not really sure if I would call that a high on the daily. But we still have this lower low, and now we can create a new lower low. And that's still fine. And we continue on to the upside. What we don't want to see is a rejection at the 6-cent level. Once we see that, or really, we have to, basically on this next move up, we have to break above this resistance line. My yellow resistance line, the long-term one. If we don't break above that resistance line, then this run is basically over. And we're almost most likely going to be going back down to the 2-cent level. So just pay attention to that. We're doing good right now. We can come down to the 4-cent level. If we break below the 4-cent level, we're in trouble. If we bounce up and can't get above this yellow line up here around 7 cents, we're in trouble. So just pay attention to those moves. If you're a long-term holder, this probably doesn't affect you too much. It just makes you sad that the price is going down after that big run. If you're a short-term holder, then yeah, those are the things you really want to look for. So hopefully that cleared some stuff up for Ravencoin. Again, follow me on Twitter. Appreciate that. Like this video, share this video, and all that other good stuff. And I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a dude on his computer. So, you know, thanks for listening. Talk to you later.